Hi, this is Kerry Stover here, cornice night with Kerry Synthetic Lubes, shop.amsoil.com. On Amsoil tonight we're going to talk about the diesel oils that have changed. Something I always saw was just 1540, that was pretty much the oil that we were putting in the diesel pickups. Well, that's changed. I have different ones here now, 1540, 540, 530 like a car would have. And let's see what else we have. 040, don't know if you've heard of that. Depending on your truck, 1030, which didn't surprise me, 540. Those are all the different diesel oils that Amsoil does make. They also have the cetane boost and injector cleaner. But anyways, the reason I brought that up, I'm pretty sure the guy at home that's changing some of these is going ahead and probably looking up to see which one he does need to put in there. One of the significant differences with an Amsoil synthetic, full synthetic, in the wintertime when you go to crank that truck up, you already know that it's good to have a block heater in it so you don't get so much wear and tear when it initially starts because the oil is rather thick. Well, that's the nice part about a synthetic. Dude, it's very structured. The molecules go floating by each other because they're more the same size, shape. And I mean size, I mean in dimensions, and that allows them to go by each other much easier. The smaller ones aren't going to burn off as quick because there's not near as many, they're more of the same size. That's one of the other issues. Of course, anyone who's ever changed diesel oil already knows I just put fresh oil in it, I pull the dipstick out, and it's black within the first 2 minutes. That's the very nature of diesel oil. The one thing Amsoil has done with the new trucks, you can double the length of time for changing your oil out. I know that sounds a little scary, but if you're on the highway a lot, I have one customer that travels back and forth to Pittsburgh, real frequent. Well, that's less downtime for him. As long as he's checking the oil in between, sure, it might use some. That's a lot of miles to go. But again, if you're not downtime, as long as you check it once in a while, which you should be doing anyways, and most guys that own a pickup truck, they're pretty careful about those things. They have a lot of money in there. One of the things that I often say to someone who owns a diesel truck, you better have $2,000 sitting in the bank getting ready to fix this thing because it's going to start there and go up. But again, using good maintenance by changing oil with a synthetic like Amsoil, your maintenance is going to go down. And I don't just mean in the times that you change the oil, but I mean as far as repairs. Synthetics, again, by their very nature, will lubricate better, thus cooling the motor more and causing less wear in the motor. All those things are positive. Yes, you can pay a little bit more for it, but in the long run, it's definitely going to pay you. The diesels themselves tend to go a lot of miles before we do anything to them. Again, making sure you keep the injectors clean, the air filters clean, and of course changing out those filters when you should be, not waiting till a light says, hey, you need to change your filter. I would really be careful with that. But again, those are good things about Amsoil. They have a good website. You can go to carrysyntheticlubes.shopamsoil.com and you can put your truck in there on the garage page once you become a preferred customer and keep track of that all. And it's just like $10 for 6 months. The nice part is you'll get buy the oil at the same price as I do, and it will ship right to your house. You'll get a magazine. You can gather points up as you buy. And most guys that have a diesel pickup and they're running a lot, they end up buying a drum for their savings because once you get into a certain amount of money, you will have a 2% savings, and it goes on up from there. But those are just a few of the things, and you have, oh, I forgot, the tech line that you can call if you're having an issue. And you also have diesel sample for the oil. You can send in and have it tested. So those are good things that you can get sent right to your house. Again, the Amsoil company itself is like I am, a little old-fashioned, always to the point, not wasting my time, and I really appreciate that. So I hope you got some value from tonight, and you learned a little bit, but don't hesitate to call me. I can get you signed up with the preferred customer list, save you some dollars, save you some downtime, all that just from Amsoil. Thanks again. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and we'll be talking to you here soon. Thanks.